I'm Rebecca and welcome to Silva English Online. Today we're going to work on pronunciation using a couple of phrases with there is and there are. So in colloquial English or everyday spoken English, we normally don't enunciate every word in the sentence. And many times the words are not even pronounced the way they're written, which can be very confusing for people learning English. So let's look at the following examples where the sentence is written in its normal form and then in its phonetic form, and let's practice saying the words using there is and there are. Okay, so let's look at our first phrase using there is, and the phrase is there is a fly in my soup. But in everyday spoken English, we say there's a fly in my soup. There's a fly in my soup. So there is a becomes there's a, fly in becomes fly in my soup. So many times 3 words can sound like one word and 2 words can sound like one word. Okay, let's look at our next phrase. There is a room in the building. Becomes, in normal everyday spoken English, there's a room in the building. There's a room in the building. So there is a becomes there's a, and room in gets run together, becomes one word, room in the building. There's a room in the building. Okay, now let's look at a phrase with there are. There are a few dogs over here. Becomes there are a few dogs over here. There are a few dogs over here. So there are, that can be a little difficult for people working on the R sound. I have another video that can help you with your pronunciation of R. There are is all run together and you just have to practice. There are, you have to practice and make sure when you're making your R sound that your teeth are almost touching your lip. There are. So you don't want to say there are, but it's more, the top teeth almost touch the bottom lip. There are. And then few sounds like there's a Y in the word, and there isn't, but it does sound like it. Few, dogs over here. So again, it becomes there are a few dogs over here. Okay, let's look at the last phrase using there are. There are good restaurants near my house. There are good restaurants near my house. So we have there are, which becomes there are, no schwa sound at the end because there's no A after R. There are good restaurants. The word restaurants looks like it should be pronounced restaurants. However, we just pronounce it restaurant. And we also in this sentence run together restaurants and near. So it becomes restaurants near. There are good restaurants near my house. There are good restaurants near my house. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope it helps. And if you'd like to sound like a native speaker or just improve your pronunciation, contact me for lessons. 2 books I like to use are American Accent Training and American Accent Training Grammar. These are excellent books. I love to use them in my lessons, along with helping you with individual pronunciation problems you might have. So I like to pinpoint those problem areas and help you to improve them. Thanks.